why is astrology fake? And I wanted to make this video mainly because of a lot of comments that I get on my page. Just a lot of different questions that people ask me, and I'm like, okay. So I decided to put it into a video, and I hope you guys will watch this video and really pay attention to this video as well. Why is astrology fake? Okay, let's just take one thing at a time and just kind of like explain everything. First of all, astrology is only fake to people who only know the superficial side of astrology. Most people only know their sun sign. That is the superficial side of astrology, because it is just the basis. It is like the alphabets when you first go to school. Like the first thing you learn is your alphabets, because without the alphabets, you can't really move into anything else. You can't move into reading. You can't move into writing, because you have to first learn what you're going to write about, what you're going to read, right? So in astrology, the sun is just the beginning of a birth chart, but you actually have a lot of zodiac signs in your birth chart. Everybody have them all in their birth chart somehow, some way. If you take the sun sign and you go and you look at everything as your sun sign. For instance, if you're born October 15th, you're a Libra, right? Something like that. So you see a video that says Mercury in Libra. Then you're gonna go watch Mercury in Libra. And maybe your Mercury is in Libra, because it's very possible. But it doesn't mean that it is in Libra. But you're reading about it. You're watching that video about Mercury and Libra, and you're like, oh, this is not me. This stuff is not real. Oh my God, this is so fake. I'm not like that. Maybe you're not. But why are you not like that? And the question is it astrology that's wrong, or is it you that's wrong? How you're pursuing to find out about your actual birth chart. Maybe your Mercury is in Scorpio or Virgo, okay? But you're looking at Mercury in Libra and it doesn't resonate with you, because that's not where your actual Mercury is placed, all right? So with that being said, then of course it's going to look like this is superficial. This doesn't make sense. Of course not. First of all, astrology is a tool. It is a tool to help you to understand yourself. Astrology is knowledge of self, okay? The day that you were born and what time you were born, the sky, what the sky looked like, the day, the moment that you were born is your birth chart, right? With that information, you have degrees, you have all kinds of aspects in your chart. If you look at your sun alone, it's going to be very confusing, because you're going to say, how are all Libras are just alike? How are all Geminis the same? I've had people to ask me this, and I'm like, they're not. They're different. But how do they differ if we're all Geminis and we're all Libras? You have different risings. You have different degrees of Libra. You have different degrees in your moon sign. You have a moon sign. You have different dominance, okay? All of you are born at the same sun sign, but at what degree? This is when you get deeper into astrology. This is when you get into the metaphysics of astrology, that side where you're connecting with it on a whole new level than the superficial side. Because as long as you stay on the superficial side, it will always prove to be fake to you. On my channel, I do encourage each and every one of you guys to get a copy of your birth chart, and I keep the link in the description box below. Because in order for you to truly learn and grow from astrology, you must first know what you're looking at. Because if you're looking at the wrong information, then it's going to discourage you. It's going to make you feel like, no, this is not real. The purpose of astrology is not to stroke your ego or to answer questions for you in all actuality. It is actually to give you knowledge about yourself, you already know yourself. You know who you are. You know how you perform in this world. Astrology is confirmation that this is energy that you were born with. Now that you have this confirmation and this knowledge of yourself, how are you going to apply this knowledge? Okay, that's what astrology is for. Is to help you to heal, is to help you to grow, it is to help you to understand yourself and others so that you can reach a higher vibration, so that you will become your greater self. I have people with love compatibilities, and I'll say, oh, Cancer and Capricorn, oh, they're like the perfect couple, or Cancer and Taurus, perfect. It is a match made in heaven. But does that mean that every Cancer man or woman that gets with a Taurus man or woman are gonna have the perfect relationship? No, it does not. It means that they have the energy there, especially at their sun signs, to be really good together. But the way they apply that energy is going to determine their outcome. Let's do an example. You have contestant A and contestant B, both getting ready to bake a cake. They have the same ingredients. They have the same recipe. But for some odd reason, contestant A cake tastes far more better than contestant B. Why is it? They had the same ingredients. They had the same recipe. What happened? One of them either put too much or too little of the ingredients into the bowl, which gave them an outcome of the cake not tasting the way that it was supposed to. All right? So that's how astrology is. It gives you the knowledge. It gives you the knowledge of yourself. But how you apply that knowledge to your life is totally up to you, and that's what is going to determine your outcome. Okay, astrology for me is knowledge of who you are and what you have to offer to this world. It shows you where you're strong and it shows you where you're weak. It doesn't tell you that, oh, you're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow, you're gonna do this. A lot of people come to me as if I'm a medium or I'm a psychic. Oh, what's gonna happen to me? This. Yeah, I can tell you the energies that you can possibly be faced with, but I cannot tell you your outcome because I don't know how you're going to apply your knowledge of yourself to any circumstance that you face. That is where astrology becomes real. It helps us to reconnect to nature. Astrology is just a natural way of being in this world because it is the most natural form of any type of knowledge that you can possibly have. Before there were Bibles or before there were any types of books or anything, we had astrology, okay? Astrology gave birth to astronomy, where, your weatherman telling you that it's gonna rain today, it's gonna storm today, or whatever the case may be. Astrology gave birth to that. So just being in the natural element of astrology is just allowing yourself to reconnect to nature, okay? Like, some days you can feel like, or you can smell the rain. The rain hasn't come, but you know that it's coming because there's a scent, that you smell. That is us reconnecting to nature. You already have a sense, you already have a great sense of self. But because we are so caught up in the world, we're so caught up in society, we're so caught up in the physical world, because society makes sure that they paint a picture for us that we have to be like this, we have to be this way, we have to be that way, that we lose sight of what we truly came here for and what we truly represent in this world. We lost our connection to nature as human beings. So the question is astrology fake? Why is astrology fake? No, astrology is not fake. It's the realest thing that you will possibly ever ever do in this world or ever be a part of. It is the most natural thing that you'll ever be a part of. So I do encourage you guys, as if you're going to follow me on my channel, I do encourage you guys to get your birth chart. Click that box, that description box, and get that birth link. And if you don't have your time of birth, find out and get a birth chart and start searching, start learning. Okay, if you have a question about something, ask questions. If you want to be a part of astrology, if you're on my channel, then obviously you do. But I need you to understand it. Yeah, I do some videos where I actually do entertainment. I like to have fun, but I do also understand the importance and the seriousness of helping you guys to reconnect to nature. And that's what I want to do on my channel. But I can't do it if you're not willing to learn, if you're not willing to really take it seriously and really learn about astrology, because it will help you. It will help you to become the greatest version of yourself that you can possibly be. But you have to first be willing and open to learn. You can't be closed off. I get these comments like, I'm a Gemini, I don't have none of these traits. You don't have to have any of those traits. And you do have them. You just don't want to admit it. I feel like so many people want so greatly to disapprove or discredit astrology that they will just do whatever it is that they can possibly do to do it. You can't discredit astrology. Astrology was here before us. It is here now, and it will be here always. Astrology, space and time. There is nothing exists without astrology. Nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. There is no life without astrology. There is no clocks without astrology. There is nothing without astrology. There are no days of the week. The days of the week, astrology. The months of the year, astrology. Time, space, astrology. There is nothing. There is no existence. There is no existence without astrology. So when you want to fix your mouth to say astrology is fake, think about what you're living in. Every single day of your life, you live in astrology. Okay? Look in your Bible. Your Bible. The 12 tribes of Jacob. Where do you think that came from? What is that? The 12 astrological signs of the zodiac. Each one of the signs. Each one of the signs. Sons of Jacob. Okay? Life. Okay, you guys? Study. Pick up a book. Read it. If you're interested in astrology and you want to learn it, learn it. Have fun with it, of course, but also understand it and know that it is a tool to help you to reach your highest vibration. It's not to answer your question with a yes or a no. It is to help you to understand where you're strong, and it is to help you to understand where you are weak. It is to help you understand where you become a healer, and it also helps you to understand where you become a teacher. Because we all have the gifts of healing, but what areas of life? You can find all of this information through astrology, okay? And I just wanted to make this video. I don't want to make it long, but I just wanted to get this information to you guys and to encourage you guys to make sure you get a birth chart. And if you're going to follow me, it's going to be important, because I want to not have to feel like I have to do everything on a superficial level on my channel, because I really want to help those who really want to be helped to move into a higher vibration in life, you know? Does understanding yourself and astrology help you to not have trials and tribulations of life? No. No one is exempt to the trials and tribulations of life. That's life. But one thing about understanding yourself and astrology is you understand that you have purpose. So when you're faced with those critical situations or those trials and tribulations of life, you know that it has purpose. And you start vibrating higher, opposed to someone on a low vibration, low frequency. They won't. They'll fall into stress, worry, depression, because they don't understand. Because all they understand is what man has shown them. They don't understand that they are truly connected to nature. They don't understand the correlation between us beings here on Earth, connected to our solar system. They don't understand that. They feel as if they have to find validation through man, not understanding that they're already validated from the moment that they were born. That snapshot, already validated. So astrology helps you to rise above your circumstance and to understand who you are and what you came here to become. Now, that's really all I have, you guys, and I hope you guys will definitely, find some type of knowledge from this video and also get your birth chart. If you have any questions, you guys, you do have my email. I will answer your questions, but I don't like to really answer a lot about love compatibilities, but I will answer your question if you want to learn more about astrology, okay? Until the next time, you guys, I wish you so much love, peace, and so many wonderful blessings. Bye.